Hi, welcome to The Doctor and the Baker. I'm Dr. Donald DeFabio.
And I'm Biagio Giuliano. Biagio is the chef, and we are here today making a healthy omelette.
Well, that's what it's all about, but you know, Biagio, the theme is beyond a healthy omelet. It's all about avocado today, because avocado is actually a very healthy food and people are afraid of it because of the fat content.
Right.
But we're going to show them that not only is, you don't have to worry about the fats, but it's really, really healthy and that it actually improves the other foods you're doing. So where are we going to start?
We're going to start making this omelet. Okay, so this dish today is to our friend Paul, that he sent us an email from an healthy omelette. So Paul, for you today, we're going to make a healthy omelette, egg whites with avocado, and we're going to throw in some mushroom for flavor and texture, and scallions. So we're going to do our omelette.
Biagio is going to separate the eggs. We're just going to use egg whites. I want to let everybody know. Email us any questions at drandthebaker@gmail.com, and then we'll be happy to look at those emails. We'll get back to you. Send us those recipes you want us to make over, because that's what we want to do. Take those recipes that you want to make healthier, like Paul's omelet. So Biagio, where are we right now?
We are separating the eggs from the yolks, and we're going to keep the yolks because, maybe we can use it for dessert maybe later.
Sure. Well, they can go look at our Zabouillon dessert,
they can do that.
We use the omega-3 eggs.
Omega-3 eggs, right?
So high in omega-3 fatty acids, so we can recycle them, so they can use them for that. But today it's about the omelet.
Right. So everybody's always complaining that the omelet, it's always tough and dry and this and that. So that's why we're going to use the avocado.
That's because you took the egg out, right?
We take the yolk out.
When you took the yolk out, it makes it kind of
hard a little bit because it's just proteins, so it hards a little bit. So, regular avocado, nice and softer.
How do we know a good avocado?
See, the avocado nice and done, nice and softer. You don't want a really, really hard avocado. Mm-hmm. So what we're going to do is a little bit different than the usual. Is we are going to scrape the avocado inside the egg white, and we try to mash everything together. So this way.
Now, if you notice, Biagio's getting the inside of the avocado right against the skin that's really dark. That's the part where all your high concentration of your flavonoids is, those antioxidants, which are really healthy. So it's important you get that dark green flesh.
Anyway, our pan is ready, so we are going to start to saute in our vegetables that we had for flavoring. And so some scallions, a little bit of olive oil, a few mushrooms.
Now the onions, high in quercetin, a super strong antioxidant. You really, to get the therapeutic benefit from the onions, you want to get a half a cup of a medium-sized onion a day. Green onions, red onions, yellow onions, garlic, they're all in the alum group, but you need to get a nice serving to get that quercetin level.
So if you see, we just mix it up a little bit, the avocado with the egg whites, just to give them a little fluffy and, just to not be the regular avocado slice, it's a little different. So it would be a good time to put our pan up. And we're going to have an avocado.
So it's really not whisked like a froth.
No, because we're going to eliminate the cheese and this and that. So we're going to leave the avocado pieces. So this way, when it goes in your mouth, explode. You have the creaminess that you would not having, because we took the yolks out. So we're still going to have the creaminess.
People talk about avocados having a high concentration of fat, and yes, they do, but the fats in there are composed of 3 different types, which we'll talk about later. But what you need to grasp is that the one fat is the polyphenol, actually helps your body absorb the carotenoids and the other minerals and antioxidants in the vegetables. So it gives you better absorption.
Very good. See, as you go, I start to firm. So the key is to let it cook, to not really mush it up too much. This way, it firms up, and then, we'll try to do our flip.
Yeah, I like that.
I will see if it's going to work.
I like that.
So hopefully it works. We're not going to pick up this from the floor.
Now, Biagio, I noticed the onions and the mushrooms are just lightly sauteed.
Just lightly, yes. Because, again, the egg whites, it's dry. So we want to make sure the hard egg whites, get a little bit softer. So this way it gives a little bit of body, and staying with the flavor.
And it also helps maintain the nutritional value. You don't want to cook those onions too much because they will start to lose that quercetin if you cook it too much. So lightly cooked is better. And of course, the mushrooms will hold their body much better if you don't cook them as much.
Right. Nice crunchiest. You feel like the hurt. So here we go. I start to almost get ready. So usually the pen gets a little bit dark. So it's just the caramelization of the product. Doesn't mean it's burned. So it's just the natural caramelization.
Well, that's always what we want. It's a nice little, a little bit of color though too.
Sure,
you need
absolutely.
you eat with your eyes as well as with your mouth.
You gotta taste good.
Well, that's your job, and I gotta admit, this guy can cook. We call him Biagio the baker, but you come out with these incredible dishes, and they really taste great. So I gotta give you credit for that, Biagio.
Thank you. At least we know that we can cook.
That's right. He really
See
can
now
cook.
the pan, it's nice and clean. So this time.
Oh,
hey,
man.
we did the same.
Bravo.
It worked.
All right.
Very good.
That's pretty good. Now, on our next show, we're going to have flipping lessons. Now, that was terrific.
It was good.
That was
See?
great.
See
this
the
guy can cook.
caramelization?
And I said that before you flipped it. So what's next?
Let's see. This is our omelette. We're going to let it sit for a minute, take all the humidity out, and we're going to get ready to plating.
I'm going to save these for our zabaglione, but we're going to have other dishes as well that we're going to make with the egg yolks, so that'll be beneficial as well. Again, you got two other fats in there besides the polyphenols. You have PFAs, which are polyhexrose fatty alcohols in the avocado, and you also have oleic acid, a really good monounsaturated fatty acid. We're going to talk more about this show because it's all about the avocado. But those fats are actually good fats. They actually lower your cholesterol level. So Paul, who wanted an omelet so that it lowers his cholesterol, this is it.
This is it, Paul.
It's going to have that body and texture.
Okay, done. I think we have this ready. And you can have with a piece of bread if you like.
Oh, a little multigrain
bread. In this case,
bread.
we have a multigrain cranberry walnuts. And this way we have a little bit of the sweet.
Again, Biagio, good choice. Walnuts, antioxidant high, omega-3 fatty acid high. So here we go.
Okay, Don, give it a shot. Let's see how it tastes. And when we come back, we will do a pan roast salmon with avocado salad. So stay tuned. We will be right back.
You can't go away yet. They got to have some of this. This is great. Wow. What in the mouth, so creamy, and the mushroom gives me a little bit of a crunch. Nice. Good job, Biagio. Now we can go.